Good day, good day, good day. My name is Ompa. Ompa does it better. Welcome to the fourth episode of the Level Up plug. And today I have something special, something different. Loko korera mtukano waya, mupenda mubiko na Ive abiba mpenda sana. Dinabo Nyandano, boy. Nyandano, how are you doing, my brother?
I'm good. Good. How are you, man?
I'm okay. To those who don't know you, like my viewers out there, can you just tell them a young story Nyana, about yourself? Who are you? Where were you born? And how do you become the person you are today?
Okay. I don't know where to start, but then okay. My name is Nyandano Munzhelele.
Yes.
I was born in Limpopo,
Yeah.
in this other village called Haluvhimbi.
Oh, Haluvhimbi, yeah.
I think, yeah, just next to Kubi and
Oh, yeah.
about there. So yeah, I mean, I grew up there. I think since I was young.
Mm.
Then I went to Masiko Primary School.
Yes.
Then after Masiko Primary School, then I went to Baba Secondary School.
Oh, yes.
Then after that, I went to Bababa, where I was actually like pursuing the secondary school. And when I was there, then at my grade 8, grade 9, then in grade 10,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think I chose physical science.
Oh, yes.
Physical science, you know our physical science.
Hey, that one is tough. It's not for the
So
weak.
like, yeah, when I chose physical science, the thing is I had to repeat the grade because I was doing maths and science and life sciences there.
Mm.
It was a bit challenging, actually.
True. It makes sense.
So then I repeated grade 12, grade 10, I mean, like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, like I failed it like 2 times.
Mm.
Then I did it like three times, actually. I think that was in the year 2012, 2013, then 2014, then in 2015. Then that's when I swapped from doing physical science to general. Actually, I was doing history, geography, and the other subject there. But then, okay, after switching the subject, then that's when I started doing general. Then I passed to grade 11.
Mm-hmm.
It was more challenging to the point whereby when I started doing general, I felt like, no, man, like things just started working out when I was doing like general things, because I started to actually perform, to see what is happening at school and so ever. Because with physical science, I was not even like focusing,
Oh,
so
yes.
like I was not even there, because physical science and maths, one has to focus.
True.
So
you need to sacrifice
you
your
need
time
to
for it.
sacrifice your time. But then because I was young and the influence of friends in the villages and stuff, then that's when I was like, no, man, let me just switch.
Yes.
At least so that I can, because like I was socially, I was actually focusing more onto the entertainment stuff beside books, because man, like that's just how we are in the villages.
It's true.
So then I passed to grade 11. Then that's when I started at least performing. Then grade 11, grade 12. Then in grade 12, yeah, man, I knew what I was doing with general. And that's when I started picking up. Then yeah, I think even failing grade 10 played a major role into my very same secondary level, because that's where I realized that no,
you need to study.
I need to study. I think I started to find myself there to the point whereby maybe if I continued with I believe that maybe I would have failed if really I didn't show up to the very same general thing, because yeah, that's just why. And then after that, after grade 11, then in 2016 I did my grade 12. Then after grade 12, after passing grade 12, then that's when I only applied for only university of Venda, man.
Oh, so you wanted
because
to
I
limit.
didn't have like that.
I wanna go to UJ.
I wanna go to UJ, this and that. And back then, financial stuff. And
I understand.
Then that was the problem. So then I applied only university. I think that time we were still paying, I think, 100 for
application fee.
Application fee. So that's what I've applied for. Then after matric, then that's when I've obtained a diploma. Then I was like, nah, man, I was tired. Man, my friends were already making it in life. So then I was like, nah, man, I can't go back to school. Then at home they were still putting pressure.
Yes, what is
it that you wanna do after? Then I was like, nah, man. Then they took me to Makwarela.
Oh yes, I know Makwarela.
Makwarela TVET College. Then when I went there, It was fully packed. I think that was then back then. Like the digital things was just introduced now, whereby you have to apply online. We were not applying online that time.
So you stand on the queue.
You stand on a queue. You have to wake up. Some of us were sleeping there in order for us to actually can get the space. But then, unfortunately, I didn't make it.
Oh,
then that's when I was approached by this other college for Trinity. It was Trinity College,
yes,
which is based in Manini. Then I was like, I found it dodgy because there are things was not even like making sense. Then I was like, nah, maybe I should just take a gap year. But before that, then somebody called. I think she was a wife to my brother. She was going to this other college at Mashamba College.
Oh yes, I know Mashamba.
Yeah, Mashamba. So then she was like, no, man, please come. There is a space and everything. So like, yeah, I took it from there, Makwarara to Mashamba. It's a new environment. It's a TVET. It's a tertiary institution whereby one has to go there, but it's a new environment actually for me. We can say, no, I know the place and everything. Then I went there. Then when I arrived, you can't believe it. It was very blank. I mean that it's more like Nia, if you know Nia.
Yeah, I know Nia.
And the environment was not really that good for me. So I was like, I started to be like, nah, man, I don't like this place.
Oh yes.
Then I had to. What is it? But then because of the pressure at home and everything, then they definitely have to force me. But you have to go to school. You can't sit at home, do nothing, because your mind gonna rust and you're gonna get rust and everything. So you can be there for a certain time. Then whenever you find yourself something that you need, then you will definitely have to move. Then I registered. Then when I registered, I didn't like the place at all. Like literally, I didn't like it.
You felt like you don't belong.
I felt like, nah, man, I don't belong here. So. But one thing that made me like that place was that, man, the independence.
Oh yes, you don't depend on the parents now.
Depend on the parents.
You have your free time.
Now you're starting to see things. Starting to see those that So then, I registered. Then when I registered, I was doing primary agriculture. It was more based in agriculture. TVET colleges doesn't check where you, like whenever you apply,
they don't check what you did in high school.
You just apply.
You just go with whatever.
You're starting a new career there. Then I did like primary agriculture for like a year. I think that was in 2017.
Yes.
Then I did it for like a year. Around September,
I was like,
I told my mom, I feel like I want to quit. And she was like, no, you can't quit. I've already lost a lot of money there because I wasn't funded by NSFAS.
Oh, so she was paying.
She was paying, like even the rent and everything. Then she was like, no, man, since January I've been paying for school fees. You can't.
Yeah, and why do you decide now?
So I've lost a lot of money. And mind you, my mom was just someone, man. She's a street vendor. Like
she's just hustling.
Yeah, she's hustling. So that was the case. So then I was like, okay. Because even at school, I wasn't even focusing. I'm not gonna, like, people were studying at school. I was just,
look at them studying.
Yeah, look at them studying, putting my head says, knowing very well that this is not what I want to.
It's true.
To pursue it. Because after my matric, they asked me, what do you want to do? Then I was like, no, I want to do HR. Then they were like, you want to do HR? Because at Makwara, I thought maybe I'm gonna do it. Then okay, fine. Fast forward. Then at Mashamba. Then December, I had to visit Joburg.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Then my sister was like, "Nah, please come with the baby." Just after getting my results.
Oh, yes.
Then I know not after, because the results, I think they came when I was here. Then we came with the baby, because one thing that I do when I'm moving to vendor, when I'm maybe visiting vendor, I take everything with me, my qualifications, my.
Oh, you can never know.
You can never know what's gonna happen. Then I took everything. I came with them. This side at my auntie's. Then I came with everything, my certificate, my network, and everything. January, then I was like, no, I know where I'm going back.
Yeah, let me apply.
Because at college I was doing levels. The mind of us in college, levels, and thinking that no, when you're doing levels, it's more like you're in grade 10. That's the mind or that's the mindset of us as like
people.
Yeah, as students there. So then, fast forward, then I came this side. Then that's when I started looking for a school. Then I went to Benoni.
Oh, yes.
When I arrived at Binoni campus at Ekurhuleni, and that's when I enrolled for HR.
Oh, finally you got to do whatever you wanted to do.
That's what I wanted to. But the journey was actually like long. It was quite long.
Yeah. It's quite an inspiring story, though. It's quite an inspiring story. But I want my viewers to actually get to understand it more into detail. Ne? Because you mentioned or you grew up in Haluvhimbi, village in Venda.
Yeah.
But for people who are not familiar with Venda, how it looks like, how did growing up in Haluvhimbi shaped your future? Like, how did growing up there made you the person you are today?
Growing up, I think I wouldn't say much because I feel like I've never ever maybe in my secondary level because after matric I didn't spend much time in the very same place.
Okay.
Because in my matric after matric then that's when I moved and it was hard for me to actually can visit the place. But then in the secondary space, it shaped my future because I just grew up. I first thing first, I grew up as a boy who doesn't just wanna end up there because I wanna be there because I had a purpose.
Oh, you wanted to be more.
I wanted to be more, and I definitely ended up studying HR and actually studying further.
True.
So yeah, so I feel like actually I grew up wanting to be different from whatever things that was in the environment. More especially even my friend who we were next to each other. You call someone is in Durban, schooling and whatever. So that I feel like they shaped my very same journey, although we were not even persuading the same journey.
It makes sense.
In the industry, yes.
It's more of as much as you grew up in Haluvhimbi, you never wanted your journey to end up there. You wanted to go out and pursue more things outside of Haluvhimbi. Ne?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's go to grade 10. You told me that you failed 3 times in grade 10. Ne? And some other people would give up. And I don't know, it's some people would be like, school is not for me because I'm failing this. What kept you going through that period and what motivated you to hold on into school?
I would say, with return, I felt like, no, man, since I'm doing physical science, it was time for me to actually can see if really schooling is it's not for me. But after swapping, then that's when I started going to position number. I was forever in top 10.
Oh.
If you are 200 and they'd be only 20 people passed. Those I know for the fact that I'm there, I'm at top at what. And so I feel like it was never a moment of maybe saying, no, man, maybe school is not meant for me, because I felt like there is, for as long as there is physical science, there is general, there's economics, and there whatsoever, there's still chances for me to can try to can approach the other aspects within the school that I was schooling at. Actually,
it makes sense. I would say you didn't want to limit yourself into physics and stuff, ne?
Yeah.
And maybe you repeating grade 10, it wasn't just because you were not intellectual, but it was the fact that you chose the wrong subject.
Yeah.
You're not passionate about whatever you were doing at that particular time. You're not passionate about physics, but when you came to general, things started to go smooth.
Started to go smooth. But then I would love to also believe that if I can go back now to physical science, I can still make it. Okay, I think maybe with the purpose by that time.
Oh yes, it's your mindset was.
Mindset was not there, man. I feel like I was playing. It was never a matter of no, I can't make it, But then I feel like the mindset now has changed to the point where I feel like I can still do better.
It makes sense. So so this podcast is like our goal, man. Is for students, graduates, and young learners in school. Ne? What would you say to someone who is in high school and they feel discouraged right now and they feel like, nah, man, school is not for me? What would you say?
I think But then I don't know with other cultures, but then we as vendors,
Yes.
that with parents, they don't give up that easily
It's true. It's
to
true.
say, nah, man, school is not for you. Even my mom, I think it was like that. But then to those that are trying, I feel like for as long as there is option, there is option for you to can choose other things to do at school, for you to can choose the subject you can do. I think they can also try that to change, to swap, to see value that to the point whereby maybe they can say, nah, man, like I'm now fed up with school and everything. But now I'd love to I would love to tell them that no, they shouldn't give up. Only to maybe swap options to see if really that was not meant for them.
True, true. I hope you guys are listening. Barry, don't limit yourself. If you feel like, let's say the particular subject you're doing, let's say you're stuck on physics and you're not really good at physics, maybe the issue might not be you. The issue might be physics. Maybe if you go to accounting, you're actually good with accounting numbers and stuff. So you told me that after your matric, you went to do agriculture.
What was primary agriculture?
Oh, primary agriculture. Then all of a sudden you realized, oh, nah, man, this is not my path. What actually led to that? Because mind you, you are fresh from high school and you need that option. You need like, I need to go somewhere. You can't do a gap year. How did you realize, oh, no, man, this is not my path? After you said you realized around September.
Around September, it was never a matter of realizing that this is not for me. It was a matter of influence. The people around, because and I wouldn't say I realized that this is not for me because when you have got metric, you feel like you own the world. I've got metric now. Then you're going to a college whereby they're offering you levels. To say no, it's like grade 10. You've been doing LO in secondary level. And now you're still doing LO and mass literacy. So I think it was a mindset, not necessarily me saying, no, this is not mine, this is not it. I think that was a mindset which had actually influenced that decision for me. But then also even the decisions and the people around me, because at school you meet the ladies and so ever.
Yes, yes.
I think I'd love to disclose that when I'm there, I get to date this other lady.
Yes.
When I was dating that lady, then we fought around September or June.
Oh, yeah.
Then we go back. When we go back, I didn't want to see that lady anymore. And for me to actually avoid everything, I had to cut everything because I knew that I'm just here, man. Next year I'm gonna do the right thing, So that was the matter. It was never a matter of maybe saying this is not for me, this is for who.
Oh.
You see, so
it makes sense. It makes sense. Let's say you told me that around September you called your mom and like, Molly, I can't do this anymore. I think I relate a bit. Ne? I studied IT in China University of Technology. Ne? And when I got there, I only had two options. It was either teaching or IT. I was like, nah, let me just try out this IT thing. September, I remember studying for a test. I called my mom. I was like, hey, Molly, I think I'm about to quit. This thing is too hard for me. Ne? How did you deal with the pressure of the parents? Or your Molly, I'm not doing this anymore. How did you deal with that?
When it comes to my mom is very strict. So the moment I told her that, I want to quit, my mom talks once. That's the problem with my mom.
Yes.
For as long as she said something like that, then sometimes, but then I feel like sometimes, okay, when I called her, I told her that I definitely want to quit this thing. I don't want to do this anymore. But then I had my reasons. I told you that I was fighting with the lady.
Yes,
also I knew what I was doing. Because our parents doesn't even know what we do at school.
It's true. They just know you're at school.
You are at school, and to them they want better education for you. They want better future for you. So she didn't know, but then for as long as I had explored to the point where I knew what I was doing, and I felt like, nah, this is not. It's not like I want to do it for like 3 years because the level is 3 years, and I was like, I can't.
You can't waste time and realize after 3 years.
And realize after 3 years, and I was like, because I knew, but through her, she felt like I'm doing something, I'm manipulating her.
Oh yes.
And then everything because through her she's paying.
The money is already gone.
Yeah, I'm paying a lot of money. And at that point, around September, I think I was paying 1 point something. Around September, when you calculate that money, it was too much.
It was too much.
Then I sat down I realized that no, man, let me just finish up. It's only September, then I'm gonna decide next year.
Oh yes.
Because I've got a certificate for primary agriculture.
Oh, for that particular year.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
But then I failed. I think I failed too. I failed like 2.
How many were you writing? You failed 2 out of.
It's more like secondary. I think 7.
Oh, Amara, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's understandable.
Like 2, and the problem with me, I wasn't even studying. I was doing science. There was this other module called soil something. There was periodic tables.
Oh yes.
I couldn't understand anything.
Plus, you in high school, science was never your strength.
It was never my stuff, and I couldn't understand
it. Back again.
And now it's back again. I have to solve soil, and I know this is soil, the right soil for this and that. Then I was like, nah.
But I understand now. They did you bad. Now that I think about it, mind you, science was never your strength in high school, but you realize you're actually good in general. Now you're in college again. They give you that science again. I feel like if you have studied HR, it was gonna be better. So you said you moved to Joburg, and that's a big move. Let's say you're moving from a village, your comfort zone, somewhere which you are used to. How did that movement feel for you? How was it for you?
I think with that, it was never a movement because I came with the other reason.
Oh yes.
I came from home with the reason that I'm just visiting.
But you were never hoping to stay.
I was never hoping to stay. Then fast forward, I had to come with a baby for my sister. Then in January, that's when my auntie says, "No, you can look for a school this year."
Oh yeah.
So it was never a movement to say no. To start with, is like, no, I'm moving to Joburg to do certain stuff.
So it was never planned, I'm gonna stay in Joburg.
Yes.
It was just, while I'm here, why not apply for something? Maybe you can pop something.
Yeah, that was the to say no. Since I'm here, let me just get something.
What would you say are some of the challenges that you faced, like moving to Joburg? Mind you, first when I moved to Gauteng, when I was 10. Some of the challenges that I faced, it was language. Mind you, I grew up knowing Venda and English. And now I'm here. I can't play while speaking English. You have to learn languages this side. So what was the challenge that you faced when you moved this side?
Okay, the challenge, because I've moved to this side, I think that was in 2017, December, and 2018, January. So I used to visit with the language I knew only baby.
Oh, at least you can survive.
So, yeah, at least I can survive. But then with whatever things, the challenges were maybe Zulus, because when you are waking up at January wanting to go maybe to Benoni, because I didn't know there was Benoni.
Yes.
So I had to ask.
And the official language,
in the first place, the official language it's Zulu.
Even in the taxi rank.
In the taxi rank, they'll avoid you for speaking Pedi.
It's true.
So yes, maybe the other languages were challenging, but then it took me only 3 months to like those languages. I know like Zulu, Tsonga. I know I can't count Sotho, Pedi. I mean,
I feel like when you're Venda, is always an advantage.
Yeah, so that's an advantage. But then it was but then the language barrier was also played. No, actually, it was also a challenge. I'd say that. Yeah.
Okay, let's move to. You are now choosing to do human resources, something that you always wanted to do when you were in high school, but you couldn't do it because the colleges that side, they're not offering it. Ne? Now,
I don't think they were not offering. I think
they were there,
but people were too many, and you know, at home, I think there was more of connections there. Because like even the people from my from the very same village that I know, I think they did marketing management due to those connections to say, no, I know someone who knows someone. For as long as you're a player, you need to know a player.
It's true.
That's very true. So that's what happened. And most of them, they did marketing management. Then that's when I realized that no, that's
connections. That's connections there.
Yeah, connections there. Yeah.
I see.
And more especially by that time of queues and everything.
Okay, let's move to you're studying HR in Ekurhuleni East College, ne?
Yeah.
How was that whole feeling for you? How was that experience for you? Finally, you're doing something that you wanted to do.
I think I was more overwhelmed. Like I'd say I was happy because the reason why I was motivated to do that with one reason. It's 1 year, 6 months. After 1 year, 6 months, what's going to happen? I'm going to the working place now.
So you study for 1 year, 6 months?
It's a 1 year, 6 months. Then after 1 year, 6 months, you have to find practical so that you can obtain your national diploma there. That's what happens. So I think that motivated me because it was a short period of time to say, no, I'm focusing now.
Oh, yes.
In 6 months, I will be passing to next one, So it's more like encouraging. So it was like that.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, I want to plug my viewers out there. Ne? Let's say there's someone who wants to study HR. Ne? What are the requirements? What are the subjects that they should study in high school for them to be on the journey that you took?
Depends because, I will talk as a product of college.
Yes.
The product of college. Colleges doesn't require most for as long as you've got metric and maybe for the native, because for the native they need a national diploma.
Yes.
And for the levels, even if you have grade 9, you can go there and study those. But then for as long as you've got a metric, you qualify. I think by then you can qualify for national diploma and this side. But then at home, one thing that I knew at home is that at home, if you obtain maybe a higher certificate, you don't have to, what can I say? If you have a higher certificate, then you're studying, that's obvious, you are doing levels. But then if you've got a national diploma, or from diploma to bachelor, then you can do the native ones, regardless of whatever things that you did at secondary. But you can't come from a TVET college, a secondary level, then you go to a college to do, while in a secondary while doing physical science, and you go to the college to enroll for maybe HR or something like that. Because people who doing engineering, they are.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, so
it's better to do something similar to what you have studied in high school. Okay, I know. Okay, for a fact, looking for weed is quite a hard thing to do. It's quite a hard thing to get. Like the unemployment rate, mind you, when you do weed, it's like you're going to a company telling them, so you're paying me to teach me the job because you don't have experience and you want the company to also pay you. How was that whole chain for you? Like looking for weed, getting in.
Because I completed the qualification that I think June 2019, and it was difficult, man. So for me to actually can look for a wheel, I was already working, but then not something related to.
Oh yes.
Then I told myself that since I got this because there was agent, so I don't know, but I know we're still gonna go there. But for me, looking for a wheel, it was difficult because I had to approach the company.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it was difficult to the point whereby I did it after a very long time. So it's not easy.
So let's say after completing the qualification at TVET, how long did you wait? How long was the time period before you actually get your real opportunity? Because you were working at it.
I got from 2019 to 2021. I think that was a year or two, if not mistaken.
So all this time you are working?
I was working. I was already making money by then. I was never even there. But then I promised myself that if I get a wheel, I'm going to quit. Go do my things. That's what I'm saying.
So as much as it's easy to maybe, I wouldn't say it's easy, but as much as you can get enrolled into college, TVET, and study that 1 year, 6 months, you can still wait years waiting for a wheel.
That's very true. Because you can still wait years. I know people that even today, they don't have those type. They've never. Some have already given up.
So what led you to be like, now just volunteer? I don't want to get paid anymore.
Okay, I'm one person who loves I love compromising.
Yes.
Other times, for as long as it's for me.
True.
Then me saying I'm gonna compromise, I was already in the working space.
Oh, you already have money.
I already have money, but the problem with the working space, it was more of toxic. So man, the pride is there that I'm a general worker here, but I can't be a general worker. I have a qualification.
It's true.
So that was the case with me to say no. At least let me I can volunteer somewhere so that whenever I'm free, I'll go there. Then up until I can acquire the very same qualification.
Okay, so how did you balance you working when you're expected to be looking in there, and you're also expected to show up? Like you can't come to my company and be like, I'll volunteer, but I only see you twice per week. I would be mad. It would be like, you're
That's very
serious.
true.
How did you balance both?
In the year 2019, okay, the company that I was working at, it's an agent.
Yes, it is.
For as long as it's an agent, it was never a thing of every day.
Oh,
I think a week you might find that you can go for like 3 days.
well, in the company that you're working at.
And in the company that I went to,
Volunteer.
find that you volunteer, you can find that they can squatter me for like 2 days.
Oh, it makes sense.
3 days a week.
So 3 days that side, 2 days that side.
2 days that side. I was maneuvering around that. But then for as long as they can call me this side, sometimes I can. It's a matter of communication to say, because the company that I volunteered on, it was not that big to the point whereby you might find that there is a pile of work on it.
Oh yes.
But then for as long as there is a day, sometimes I can go do the admins and for them, so that I can, because the purpose was to stay for like 18 months so that I can get the whole program and the letter from the company to can apply for the diploma.
It makes sense. It makes sense. So, the company that actually hired you, the company that you actually volunteered to, after completing your will, it sent out posts and actually hired you. How did it feel for you, like going to this company to volunteer? Now you are now an employee, a professional employee. How did it feel for you?
I think I didn't get that. Can you just try?
Okay, let's say I get you went to the company to volunteer, né? But then after completing your will, how was your experience? Because Intel says that you got hired after the company hired you.
No, you know what I did? It was never a matter of maybe that side I was hired. For as long as it's volunteering, the other side I was working. To them, I was not really an employee. I was just volunteering for me. Because you can also do that with whatever institution, the government institution. You can go to the clinic, ask them, nice, please, I just want to come to my practicals. It's not like they are going to put you on the database to register you to say, no, you've worked for us. Yes, for the purpose of the diploma, it's general. We know already that you've been doing that. It's not a matter of that. Maybe they can say, no, this guy was our employee. Oh, yeah. But then in terms of experience, staff and everything, they can account for that.
This person worked for us.
Volunteered for us for a certain month, for a certain period of time.
So I would say, if you feel like you are struggling to get will and you're out there, go to a company, ask to volunteer, just to complete that diploma or that qualifications, because you can never know after completing the qualification
what's gonna happen. Because the other problem with us as a student, one thing that I know, is that none of us can work without money.
It's true. We want money.
We want
only money.
None of us can work for free to say, no, I'm working.
True.
But then there are times whereby you have to compromise.
You have to compromise.
For as long as you are dedicated and you want something you want to acquire something for 18 months, I think I felt like, no, man, let me just do this.
And it's not a lot, 18
because months. The other job was balancing me in terms of transport. The wheel program, I did it in Midrand, and I was working at the other side at Centurion. So when they pay me, because they used to pay me weekly at first, then when they pay me,
you take the money.
I'll take the money and travel to that other side.
So while you're working, you enrolled to diploma in public relations. What inspired that decision?
Public relations, the story is too much.
We have time. It's a podcast for a reason.
Okay. First thing first.
Oh wait, before we go deep, I want you to explain the public relations to the people. Like a young kid there out there, deep in the villages, doesn't even know what public relations. So explain it, then come up with the story.
No, let me start here.
Okay, I'm listening.
When I was working, I think that was in the year because I started working in 2019.
Oh yes.
As under agent until 2024. Then 2022, they advertised a post, and I applied, and they took me permanent there. So, but then when I was working, I had a challenge to say, no, man, I'm not getting any thing for my experience, and I was worried. I'm never gonna lie, because I always had that pride, even in secondary, that I'm saying even in TVET college at home, I always had that pride that no, I've got this certain qualification. I can't be doing levels. Then when I went to in a working environment, then I always had the pride to say, no, man, I can't be working. I've got qualification. Because the nature of work that side, it was bad. So I was like, since I'm not really getting anything, let me just start something, because start something. Then I realized that I was applying at UNISA. UNISA. It takes time to take you. It's like I sat down alone. Then I checked on what is it that I love?
Like self-introspection.
Like for myself, what is it that I love? Then when I did research, back then I had 2020, the time of Corona, before 2020, I used to do acting.
Oh, yes. Where
I did acting too much.
Where did you act, Nyana, just for the people to know?
No, I did only practicals, then I quitted. But then I'm just trying to show the interest of PR. The reason why I started PR.
Okay, cool.
Then I did acting. Then in 2020, the time of Corona, everything stopped. Then the other day I was sleeping. And I was like, let me just find something.
Yeah.
An app, at least, to can do the podcast thingy.
Oh, yes.
Then when I was sleeping, I found this other app. I downloaded it. And it was recording.
Oh, yes.
Then I started present online on Facebook.
Oh, yes.
Then I used to do shows for 15 minutes, something like that. That was 2020. That was the time where everything was started.
Oh, yes. You wanted something to entertain you while you are quarantined.
So I've developed love, because people around me will come to host with me and everything, getting the point. So like, okay, fast forward to your question. Then I was like, what is it that I can study? Because this is the thing that
I love,
regardless of HR.
Yes.
This is the thing that I love the most. Then with UNISA, I applied for tourism.
Okay.
It was a diploma. Then they took me in both of them.
Tourism.
Then I said alone, the tourism management. Then I was like, no, I have already the management course.
Oh, yes.
Getting the point. So since I've got the management course already in the human resources place, I can't be doing the very same thing. Speaking in English, going to the interview, it's tiring.
It's true. It's not easy.
So then I was like, no, man, there is PR. This thing, I did research. Then I was like, okay, since I was doing this thing and I have interest in these things, then let me just go enroll for PR. And that's where the interest started.
Oh, yes.
In the very same place. To come to your question, to say, what is PR? PR is broad.
Okay.
I don't know, but PR is broad. But then it's a matter of relationships. I'd love to explain it as a matter of relationship, creating relationship within the very same industry, with maybe partnering with brands. It's a lot. It's a lot you can say. It's broad, actually.
Let's say, okay, for someone who doesn't get it, let's say I have a company and I would like to work with a different company, let's say that brands t-shirts, As a PR, what you are the one who manages the relationship between the two companies. Like, I'm trying to understand, let's say, the daily function of a PR. Let's say you are employed as a PR for this company. What do you do on your daily basis?
Depends, because it's broad. There are a few different departments in the space of PR.
Oh, yes.
I know even in HR it's like that.
Okay.
Because in HR there are recruitments, there's training, development, and everything. But then with PR, I've never been that exposed, because I'm still doing my final year. But then I would love to say that it's broad, man. There is crisis management, communication, something like that. For as long as you are into PR, whenever the company is encountering a problem with the community or people in the outside or in the external environment, as a PR, you have to be there. Sometimes you are a spokesperson. Sometimes, I think it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. It's a lot you can do under the space of PR. But then depends on the company itself.
So I feel like, okay, this is what I understand. You deal with the image of the company.
The image of the company.
So if let's say the people are complaining, oh, this company is doing what well, I'm the one who's supposed to go and clean the image of the company.
Clean the image and to maintain the relationship between the two, and to also build the trust. If for as long as it's tarnishing, because okay, for example, I was working with this other, not to mention the name, but then I was working with this other. I know maybe you have seen this other lady. She's an influencer. She was given the clothes. Then they didn't have agreement.
Oh, it's true.
To say we're gonna advertise and everything. Then after advertising, you're gonna pay me. Then the lady went mad. Then those people approached me to say, no, there is a situation like this. How do we resolve it? Then I had to draft a media statement for them.
Oh,
something like that. So it's that was a crisis communication to say, because she was tarnishing the brand, then I had to rebuild
whatever wrong things that she did.
The wrong things that she did. Yes.
So looking at it, it sounds like PR is a very important, like it plays a huge role in a company.
Very.
How does PR add value into your career in HR? Like, do they relate?
Sometimes I'd say, sometimes I won't say, but I don't think they do relate. Because I think PR is aside, HR is aside.
Oh, okay. They don't interlink.
They don't, because to me, PR it's a matter of interest. It's not a matter of saying I see. It's a career, but to me, I feel like it's a matter of interest.
Okay, if let's say one career you have to choose, which career do you want it to bloom? PR or HR? Which one are we choosing?
I've been in the HR space, I think, since last year. I think around April. So with me starting PR, it was a matter of, no, man, I want to do this. One of the good days, I want to own a company in the very same space. Then it happened that I got a job in the HR space before I can finish HR. Because remember, I did PR because I wasn't finding anything into the HR space. Then I got the job in the HR before I can even complete with the qualification. Getting the point.
I get it.
So now I'm still trying to figure out which one will I go, which way. But I am more invested in both of them. Because you can come, I can freelance for you. If there is a problem, if you want me to promote your brand, I can do that. So in my spare time, because in my HR space, it's a matter of I don't go every day. Sometimes it's 3 days. So I can squatter it.
It's nice.
It's nice. They told me, even on the first day, that how we're flexible, don't worry. And I was like, oh, okay.
So you get time to do things.
I get time to do both of them.
It makes sense. So we know that you have ventured into, like, you once owned a water brand. Okay, you explained the radio station thing. Ne? Can you tell us about the water brand? How did you come up to doing it?
That was, I think that was in 2022, if not mistaken. No, I was with a friend. We just he came to visit. I was still staying in Tembisa. Then I'm one person who I get bothered, man.
Yes.
I don't like just staying and be like, no, man. I don't like relaxing to the point whereby I wait for month end.
Oh yes, you wanna do something.
I wanna do something, because waiting for month end, man, there are a lot of responsibilities.
It's true.
Getting the point. So I was like, man, I've always had interest into building brands. So then I was like to a friend, let's open a company. Then I was like, no, you're right, let's do it. Friends. But okay, we opened a company. Then I was like, we need to find something.
Oh, yes, sorry. Let's continue.
We need to find something. So that the company can operate. Then I was like, okay. Then I was like, what is it that I can afford? Then I checked. Then while I was scrolling, then I found this other company. They do water brands and everything. Then that's when I approached them. They were like, no, 700 bottles. Then I approached them. I think it was towards December. Then I paid everything. They did my order. Then they put it there until I go and collect. Then I started selling door to door.
Why water? Like, you could have done caps, clothes, shoes.
I don't know what came to my mind, but then to me it was a matter of wanting to own a brand.
Or something that you can say, this is my own thing.
This is my own thing. Because even now I've got a clothing brand, just that I didn't launch it as yet. But then I'm busy with the designs.
Is the water brand available? Is it something that our viewers they can be like, yo, I'm drinking the water
brand? The water brand. The thing, what happened is that with the water brand, immediately after launching it, I approached the businessmen and everything, called the catering and everything, because I'm one person who doesn't wait to be approached.
Oh yes,
I approach.
go
If
for
you
the
know
opportunity.
in vendor, there is this other driving. So these are the driving called surprise. I went to meet the owner of that driving to say, no, I'm selling water. Then they were like, bring more. Bring more. We love it when young people are doing something like this. Then I had to supply them with the water. Then I called the catering. They're like, no, we're going to communicate. But then the problem with that, the problem begins when the water was installed at a pharmacy. But then they approached me at the pharmacy to say, no, come bring the water. Then I supplied them with the water. And when I arrived there, mind you, with the water, I think I was stocking that water, I think 400 something.
Yes, per bottle.
No, I think 500. I don't know, per bottle. Then the problem became when I went to a pharmacy. For as long as you're dealing with companies, they need invoices and everything. Then they told me that this bottle of yours, we can take them at about 400. And I stocked them for like 700. When I count, they needed, I think, 20 something of them from 100 bottles. Then I realized that no, I'm running in a loss.
Oh yes, you can't stock a 4 and sell a 4.
Because if I come to with a bottle of water, sell it to you, I think by 10 rand they won't mind. But then supplying they come to the pharmacy, then that's when I was like, nah, man, I don't think I can do this. Then I quitted. I never wanted to be in the business anymore. I wanted
the
water brand. Yeah.
Okay, but you sound like you're someone who likes to dive into a lot of things, like entrepreneur-wise, and you don't like sitting down, as you say. Né? So, what does the future hold for you? Like, what can we expect next from you?
I think now that I'm on to HR, and I'm on to, because in the HR space also I work for several companies, but then for some sort of freelancing and stuff. In the PR space also, I'm working with this other company, Centurion. Can I manage their social medias?
Yes.
Because
social media is the way.
Social media is the way. So I wouldn't say, but then I'm soon enough. I'm gonna be launching a company called. Actually, I've registered it.
Yes.
A PR company called Into PR Communication, which I've already. Everything is done. Just that I'm still scared and still trying to maneuver around the very same space. But I think, the future holds PR for now. I would say something like that, because that's something that I wanna dive into. Because I've got even the clothing brand that I'll actually launch soon. The tissue brands, and then there is tissue brands, the clothing brand, which I'm still busy with. The tissue, everything is done. I'm just left with maybe financially to can sit down and maneuver around it. But then there is more into PR, because the HR way, I don't feel like there's something that I've learned for myself. You can say, no, man, I've got these plans for HR.
Oh, yes.
But then PR, I feel like for as long as I'm still working under HR, for PR, I have to be doing things on my own.
It makes sense. For my viewers out there, like mind you said a lot of businesses. You said a lot of plans that are upcoming. But how can they get hold of you? Like social media, how can they see these businesses? How can they get hold of you?
For now with PR, I don't think I've launched. I've done anything in the social media space, but I do have a page, and mind you, I'm also a writer. I do write books. I've got I think 5 books.
Oh yeah. He's a writer.
I've got 5 books that I've written.
Can you name them, just for the people to listen?
I even forgot. There is Dakaro Shirindo.
Okay.
Those are the vendor books.
Yes.
Then the English books, it's not quite English, but then there is Amashe, the Maid Revenge, something like that. And Intombi Mnyama, the black girl. And the other one I forgot. I think it's I forgot the name.
Okay,
because
okay.
I wrote those type of things. So
When do you get time to do all of these things, man? You writing now, or you doing the water? You do.
I think it's a matter of dedication.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a matter of dedication with writing books. Hey, writing a book is not public place. But by the way, I've been writing the book to the point whereby I grew a page to 67,000.7. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the page. Yeah, it's unfortunate. There are people that loves reading. Literally,
the Facebook page, ne?
Yeah,
you grew it to
67,000 followers. But then it was hacked. I think that was last month.
Well, that's very sad.
I grew the page because I realized that in the APR space, you need to be having something you can feed people with. And I'm saying people love reading. Even now I'm still writing. I think the last day that I wrote the book, I think it was on Tuesday. I posted something on Facebook because the books that I'm writing now, I'm not publishing them. It's a matter of engagement
with the people, no?
For me to can build because I'm preparing them.
For the final
PR for the final thing.
Okay. Well, what's the Facebook page? Can you just plug the people?
It's Nyandano.
Look at them then.
Nyandano Munzhelele. Nyandano Munzhelele on the Facebook. But then I'm gonna change it. I think I'm gonna change it to the PR company because since they had the 67,001, I've created another one. It's sitting at 7.8 now. Okay. And even for the Melovia, it did like 155. Then I took it to 1,000 just to give them the taste. It's not like I was giving them everything, but I can still do more for them. Yeah.
Okay. In closing, what can you say to our viewers? What do you want to say? What do you want to put out there? A young advice for the young kid trying to be like Nyanda.
What can I say? Or the advice, I'd love to believe that it helps a lot for someone to can maybe when it comes to studying, because when you're studying, people will tell you that no, you are doing HR. Where are you gonna work? So to me, it was a matter of something like that. Even in the HR space, when I start doing HR, when you go home and tell them that I'm doing HR, they're gonna be like, whose company are you going to work? So in the HR PR space also, it's the same thing. They preach the very same thing to say, no, where are you gonna work? So I would love to say, for as long as you can dedicate everything to yourself and say no, this is, and also it's also a good it's also good for you to can invest time to yourself to say no, I like this and I wanna go for this. When we are studying PR as me, and after studying PR, because I'm doing my final year, and you expect maybe to say I wanna find work after studying PR. It's very difficult out there, more especially in South Africa. So I'd love to believe that when you are studying, also check for something that you can venture in by yourself, not by waiting for you to submit CV and not get replies because I'm on the HR space. For as long as you don't qualify, you don't reply. So that's how things are.
It makes sense. I would say in just a summary of what you said, as much as you're studying for your dream job or your dream career, it doesn't mean you should just focus on that. If you have like a talent that you can do, if you're good of drawing, draw something. If you can rap something. If you can paint something. Like put yourself out there because you can never know where you'll get that money from. And yeah, man. Tomorrow, the 21st of November, is G20 Women People Movement. So let's unite and support and let's stop the crime against GBV. And that's it from me from the LevelUp Plug. Set up like